Hey, hi. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites, and sometimes we play the road-lites. Folks, welcome back to more coverage of Pacific Drive. I have been having a ball with this game. I want to show you some of the new things that we're doing out here. I've been working with this fabricator, and as you know from last time, we were able to generate this matter deconstructor. I have now built a station that is going to allow us to upgrade our player character. And look at this little ditty that has shown up here. We can now make a medium backpack. Now look at what we get now. We've got 2 additional quick slot spaces, and we've got expanded areas to pocket things into that we find out in the weird world. And I know, yep, we have some badass decals happening, right? I mean, I bet you're looking at this and you're going, boy, go where we're going. We don't need roads. And you would be correct. We don't. So, like last time, rather than heading to the campaign destination, let's call it, we're going to just have a nice little jaunt out here. We're going to go here first with the option of going to this area next if this goes well, right? Over here right now, got some extreme conditions going on. Could we head up this way first and then, kind of make our way there? Yeah, of course we could. But we're getting some really nice stuff opened up by doing these lower level jaunts, and I'm having a nice time with it. So we're going to do that again. We're going to get out there. We're going to drive out into the weirdness and see what we can see with our neat little decal system. Got the car gassed up. Got it all energy-fied, right? And we're ready to start getting out there, doing some ripping and running, right? If you know, you know. I'm just having a wonderful time with the game, and we've seen lots of supernatural type events out in this exclusion zone where this ARDA group was doing radioactive testing. And now we have these random fissure type events opening up. And it's all been very weird in all the right ways. We've got these weird units out here called abductors that like to shoot a plunger onto the car and pull it away. We've also, last time around, if you were here with us, we had one of our items ripped away from us. Let's see if we can get past this guy without issue. There we go. Perfect. So, we're going to get out here and we're going to go looting and hopefully find some new stuff out in the wild. We're going to have a good time doing it. But, gosh, Goat, would you put the headlights on? For goodness sake. And maybe we can do something about that hood flying up. Goodness. Okay. So, kicking things off quite nicely with some plasma opportunities here. I love that we now have these additional slots. Oh god, our car's getting fried, isn't it? Oh, I know how to stop that. Okay. I know, the car's still getting fried up. Okay, let's grab this glass. Wonderful. Okay. I think I've already scanned one of the spark towers in the past, so... Okay, we got a little bit fried up, but you know what? I would argue that that looks pretty cool with the decals, so I'm gonna be quite okay with that. It's all good. Since we have these extra spots here. Let's make sure that everything has a home so far. Yeah, it does. So maybe what we'll do is have a quick slot for our repair gunk. And maybe even a quick slot for the food. Oh, it's already on there. All right, perfect. Perfect. So many options now, I don't know what to do with myself. All right, here we go. So I believe that electricity affects this right here, which is a measure of our battery durability. Let me get out here and do some chopping. Okay. You know, now that we've got access to that fabricator, all of these supplies coming back, it feels like we're opening new stuff up all the time. I don't know about you, but I'm here for it in a big way. Glad we got the flare. I think we're going to be using those during this jaunt. You remember me mentioning last time that I had a run that didn't go too well, and a big reason was because I couldn't see anything. You know, it's this is a game where you want to be able to see what you're doing. Take my word for it. Okay, so it's starting to get weird out here a little bit. At some point, we're going to want to go and grab one of those energy pieces, that guy. And it looks like this path will kind of naturally take us in that direction. And we're going to stop off over here. That is... appears to be a house covered in energy tendrils of some sort, which... You know what? Let's go ahead and put these on a quick slot while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Alright, let's fire one of those guys off so that everybody can see. Nobody wants a dark video, right? Look at this. Okay. We're gonna need our pry bar. Do we have a pry bar? Oh, that thing must have broke last time. Okay, let's go make a pry bar real quick. There we go. Wonderful. We've got the supplies we need. And now we've got a pry bar automatically on the quick slot like that. Alright, come on. Jimmy it. Jimmy it. Okay. Can we go back to the flare that was already being used, or does it kind of dissipate once we switch off? It must. That's a little bit of a bummer. Okay, let's transfer these, and I think that's maybe everything that was in... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I just wanted to double check and make sure we got both of those lockers. The sound work in this game is just phenomenal. You know, everything has kind of a threatening sound to it, and so, you know, you really have to be watchful quite a bit. All right, I'm gonna take this longer trip off to the side here. We do currently have all 4 off-road tires, and you know, I think that's beginning to pay dividends, because usually by now in the trip, you know, I've got a blown out tire or 2. Is it because of the way the goat drives? Absolutely. 100%. 100. Oh gosh. All right, let's I was gonna stop by that junked out car, but maybe not anymore. But I would like to check this out. Let's see if we can find anything of interest over here. Let's pull off for the moment. If you're wondering why I'm keeping the car running each time, that is a good thought on your part. And it's simply because the goat forgets. What is that? Is that an abductor somewhere? I hear something. Oh, look at this. Okay, so let's scrap this up. You know what I think that is? It's one of those blades that comes up from the ground, I believe. This is locked. We don't need to use the pry bar on that. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is that we're hearing. I do really appreciate how those decals light up. That's really neat. It didn't say that they were going to be glow in the dark. Yeah, that is exactly what that is. A little blade in the ground. Well, it's not so little. I shouldn't say it's little. I'm going to wait for it to go by. And then we're going to go and grab that plasma source. I want to park a little bit away so that the car doesn't get zapped again. I think this is probably far enough, right? Maybe? Here, let's turn off the engine this time, and maybe that'll help with the lightning not being drawn to it. Let's switch to our hammer and rev this thing up on our way there. There we go. Alright, one down. I'm actually going to just nail the other one right off the bat. Perfect. Can already tell that the larger backpack is definitely coming in handy here. But while I'm thinking about it, we will do a quick drop off here because it's getting a little full. Okay. Alright, let's turn her on. Fuel's looking good still. And let's see, we just want to get around this debris, so I guess we are going to go off-road slightly here. Who's thankful for off-road tires today? I know the goat is. Alright. So... now this is interesting because I'm not seeing that the road is open yet to traverse to the next area in the trip that we selected. Like if I look at the legend real quick here, we're gonna want to remove that. That was an accident. That's the arrival road, and the other areas are closed off. And so I wonder if we have to just pick up some of this energy in order to open those up, because I thought there was a continuation of the path overall in the trip that we selected. Okay, scan the vehicle. Car frame, right. Okay, well I guess that's already been pretty jacked up. Not much there for us. We will come back down and we'll probably look to grab that next, and we'll see if that opens up one of the potential exits to continue the trip, or if we're just going to have to warp out. Like I say, you know, still kind of learning the ins and outs of the game and how everything works. Just put that quick waypoint out there. Let's go take a visit to whatever this is. fire off one of these, huh? You know what I can do this time before switching out is I can just pop it down. Okay, let's take this stuff. Let's take the flare. Perfect. I guess as long as you're not switching to something else, you can just keep the flare going. Missed that trash can on the way in. Okay, so I don't want to let this flare go. Can I put it down? Yes. Okay, now we can switch to the scrapper. And then we should be able to just pick that flare right back up. Wonderful. Alright, I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Still plenty to learn, I'm sure. Alright, we're ready to go back to the car. That little map, that little, you know, indicator back to the car is just a lifesaver for folks like me. Alright, pop her back in drive and let's carry on. Oh, road work. I like how when you're driving around, you see the road work sign says, "Oh, you know, everybody's got to slow down." But boy, golly, nobody does, do they? Not ever. All right, let's get close to this, and this looks like a safe place to pull off. We'll go and grab that energy. We're gonna pop the car off here. And you know what? I'm even gonna put a little bit of a waypoint out there. There we go. Okay. Lots of systems in this game to, you know, familiarize yourself with, I think, is fair to say. But, you know, what I'm finding overall is that as I get more familiar with them, it's worth it. It's rewarding. It's paying dividends, if that makes sense to you. It's been a long time since I've played a game like Subnautica. You know, it's a wonderful game, by the way. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, we just stepped in a pothole of sorts. I'm gonna run back. And what I'm interested in knowing is once we charge up our device, is it going to tell us that the other exit road is now available? Let's see. Have we hit the minimum at this point? We have. We have. And the road is still showing as closed up. So maybe we are unable to go further. Oh, it's an abductor. I'm glad the car's shut off. If that attracts them, I would imagine it does. The electrical signal from the car probably brings them in, right? All right, so there's an exit portal right there. I think I'm probably too close to activate it. Right, so we're gonna go a little bit further down the road. Oh man, it's getting weird out here. I need those anti-fog lights, you know? I bet they've got something for that. What is going on out here with this red light? All right, wait a second. I want to explore whatever that is, so let's get out over here and let's pop off a flare. Probably let's be responsible. Right? Step on a crack. Break the goat's back. What is this? Structure. Yeah, clearly. Repair stop. What is this? An articrate. Okay. Like that. Repair stop. Let's see if I can find this in the logbook. Like I've mentioned in the past, you know, I wish the log would just pop right up and repair stop. Can we find it? Auto shop, quick slots, auto shop. Oh, we were just looking at that. Charging station. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it right at the moment, but there's another crate. And clearly, we need one of these again. I kind of want to drive the car over there and see what that's all about. But we should also be able to activate the gate from here and call it a successful run, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, so we can do it from here. Let's see what this repair station does, shall we? Let's mark it. We were gonna have to head this way anyways to go to the gateway. Alright, so if we pull in over here. Oh, that is neat. It's charging up our battery and everything. That's outstanding. Okay. A huge fan of that. Let's get back on the road. And then we're going to go ahead and activate this gateway. Ah, now we're too close. Dang it. Alright, we'll back up just a little bit. Let the hood fly up. Don't worry. Come on. Just watching. Okay, there we go. Now we're far enough away. Okay. I mean, it feels a little bit like Back to the Future, doesn't it? In a way. I think it does. Alright. What's challenging is picking the opportunity, like the best time to go off-road. You know, without driving down like a massive hill like we did last time. I think I'm gonna pick a spot. I think, oh boy. Oh boy, okay. All right. You know what, that actually worked out okay. That actually worked out pretty okay. That's outstanding, isn't it? All right.
My, what's this? Are you learning a thing or two?
We are.
My dear newbie, there's hope for you yet.
There is. All right. That was pretty great overall. I feel like we didn't get too banged up out there. Of course, we hit the repair station at a great time as well. Maybe there's something to that, trying to find those along the way. Now, I think what we ought to do is transfer all of our stuff into our crate. Or our transfer trunk, that is. And then let's go to the fabricator and see what there is to see. Wouldn't mind getting some interesting things for the vehicle. Now here's our off-road tire. Here's our different options that we have as well. Paddle tire. Okay, so probably amphibious with this almost skid-free solution. As a bonus, this wheel also works well in muddy conditions. That's cool. All right. Wouldn't mind some better panels. You know? I think that would come in very handy, and we've met the prereqs as well. So let's fabricate some of this stuff. At least fabricate the knowledge of how to make that stuff, right? So we've got the steel bumper. Let's do the steel panel. This car is just going to continue to get better and better over time. And let's look at the steel doors as well. Okay. Nice blueprints. Cheers to you. Taking a quick sip here. Got a really nice cup going today. Drinking the Husky Coffee Company roast again that I talked about the other day. Looks like we can make this as well. Some lessons learned from Art of Research here. A little traditional conduction there. The result, a cage that will conduct and dissipate a substantial amount of electric energy away from the vehicle. So that is interesting. I think what I want to do is see if we can make some of these steel pieces for the vehicle. Also want to go over here real quick and see if there's anything new that perhaps we can research. Okay, nothing there yet. Still need some of that swamp coral. Lead apron. So, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that we're going to be able to do out here. That's very interesting. Okay. Let's see about these steel panels, shall we? Okay, so here's the steel doors. And good news. And we can craft a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and make 2 of them. Oh my goodness, it looks like an actual car door. We're getting closer to it. All right, so let's put that over there, and we'll pull this off. And we're going to take this, we're going to pop it in this so that we can get some scrap from it at least. We can probably use that to make even more doors. You know, the good kind of doors, the fancier doors. It's gonna look so good. Oops. Feels weird to get in it without a door. Oh yeah. Yep. Folks, it's coming together, isn't it? Alright, let's take this door off. And we will just repeat that process of munching the crude door up. Getting some materials for our trouble. You know what, speaking of, the other thing we didn't do is visit our friendly dumpster, which you know likes to spit out some nice stuff occasionally that we'll need. Okay, copper wire, we'll take it. Got anything else? Okay, we got repair putty. Oh, nice. Okay, that'll come in handy. Let's grab our steel door, and, you know, I think we're going to probably make 2 more of these guys. As long as we've got the stuff to do it. All right, we'll leave that over there. We'll go and munch the other one up. So I think we're going to be able to make both of these. And, you know, if we can't, I guess I'll just deal with the decision making. All right. Steel doors, please. Wonderful. Okay, let's pop this on here. Don't you like that it's a one-size-fits-all? I wish that was like that in real life. And do you know something? I think for the first time ever, we're going to have a door covering that. We never have. Let's see if we can do that. Steel door. All right, let's craft it. Oh my goodness. Look at that! Oh, that's outstanding. Now, if you're thinking, but goodness, Goat, you know, you got rid of all the decals. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're coming back. Okay? It's all right. They look even better now. Oh, man. You can even see them a lot better. It doesn't have all that crap all over it. So, let's see. Can we do some steel panels now as well? Oh. Okay, well, wait a second. We can make the steel sheets. Perfect. Okay. Well, we know we're going to need a few. So, let's go ahead and start trading these out. And then we're going to decal the hell out of them. We're going to look all kinds of cool out there by the time we are done with this. Now, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you enjoy seeing this part of the game or if this is, you know, kind of not what you're looking for. I get that some people might be into it and others are more like, hey, you know, kind of just want to see the driving around and such. I get it. All right, so we've got one of our steel panels right there, and it's on. Let's decal it up. Oh my goodness, that looks great. And then let's see, where do we want to put another one? Oh, it's really coming together. Let's pull this off. Go ahead and recycle this. Grab all this junk. Okay. You like how the car's literally put together with duct tape? How about that? Okay. And you know we got to do the thing. Okay, look at that. Oh, am I out of decals now? Oh no. Okay, good, good, good. I have more. Don't worry. Don't worry. I think we're just gonna trade all of these out for steel panel. Steel doors, crude panel. Let's take that off. Now, you know, it's very possible that we're gonna end up with even better panels after, you know, we do our next run. I get that. But, I don't know, there's just something about souping the vehicle up a little bit at a time that I'm really enjoying, and, you know, if I'm being totally honest with you, and I would be nothing but, I really wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy this aspect of the game. Now, I've never been a car guy. I will admit that I drive a beater by choice, you know, because I work from home. I'm not driving around very much, and, you know, when we are driving around, we take my wife's vehicle, which is not a beater. Now we want some steel panels. Okay, let's craft these up. Perfect. We'll pop that over there. And then we'll fill it up with decals. then we'll pop this one over here. And by golly, things are really coming along. Okay, I guess I need one more steel panel. You know what I appreciate too is that they have made this easy to do for folks like me. Now, again, it does take some getting used to, but I like that they've got this right over there where they just pop up everything that, you know, maybe you haven't thought about that you've got to, you know, get in there and do, right? Quirks. I'm not sure what quirks refer to. That could be something in the Tinker Station, right? Definitely need to work more with this whole thing. Not right now. Not right now. So we're charged up. And gonna have to fill the tank. I think I left the car running, didn't I? Yep, I did. That's what the goat does. Not in real life, thank God. Boy, the way that fuel costs. I'm the guy that, like, if a train's coming, I am in park, turn that vehicle off. I don't care if it's 87 degrees outside. We're all gonna be hot. Damn it. Look at that, we got a trunk door. Finally. I'm driving around without a trunk door for hours and hours. Now I wonder, did this open up the path? Okay, so we are over here. You know, I think next time we're probably going to head this direction, and then maybe from here, perhaps we connect up to here, because this is not something I'm interested in visiting. And then we kind of get over to here in a really roundabout way so that we can finally get to Sierram, which is what Oppie has asked us to do. But I'm quite pleased with the progress we've made on the vehicle. You know, we'll probably slap some repair gunk on certain spots. Can I not decorate this panel? Let's see, can we? Oh, we can. Oh, yes. All right. You know that feeling of being fulfilled? That's the way I'm feeling about this, you know? Oh, matching decal. Yeah, all right. Definitely want to find more decals out there in the world. Folks, thanks for continuing to hang out with me and go on these weird rides out in the exclusion zone as we learn more about Pacific Drive. Some of you might also be doing your own drives at this point if you have liked what you've seen, and I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope this game gets out there in a big way and it performs well. I think it's really neat. I think it's such an interesting take on, you know, what roguelikes and roguelites can be in all these different ways, you know. In this one, we're doing runs with the vehicle, we're going and looting, and then we're coming back and trying to make our person and the vehicle a little bit stronger and more durable so that we can do even more weird trips and go further and deeper into the game. And I appreciate the creativity that's on offer here. Let's keep going with this, right? As long as you're enjoying the journey, let me know what you think of the game in the comments section. And while you're down there, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. It helps more than you know. And I'll see you next time. We'll get together. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite or a road-lite, right? And we'll give away a video game at least once a week because that's fun to do. And, you know, you are the reason we can do those. We're going to give away 200 games in 2024. And the reason we can do that is because of your support. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for making this hobby as great as it is. And we'll catch you next time. Take care out there. Have a wonderful rest of your day.